What's going on, everybody? Angry Sarge here, and I'm here to finally do an unboxing and review on something that I've been holding on to for quite some time. If you're new here and you don't know why I have the patches and stickers up here, this is very sentimental, and I haven't been able to do anything with it because I just haven't had the want until now, because I'm way behind. I wanted to be one of the first to review this pistol, and it just never happened because some things happened. So I'll start with that. But these stickers and patches right here were made in memory of my mom. She passed away October of 23, and I've not had the want to do anything with this right now. So now I'm getting to that point where I want to do it, and I want to do a good video, you know, in memory of her. And the reason why I have it is because she donated the money to get this, and she wanted to be a part of my channel. She was my #1 fan. You know, always supported me throughout both my military career and through my law enforcement career. She's always been there supporting me and, you know, being the proud mom that she is and all that stuff. So I wanted to do, you know, some in-memory stuff, and I did these a bit ago, and I've had them, but I, you know, wanted to get something that reminds me of her. She loves Skullz. She was a biker, so she loves Skullz, and you know, that was kind of her thing. And you know, I did something to kind of just keep her memory alive. And this kanji stands for mother, supposedly. I hope so. I mean, everything that I looked at and shows that that's what it means. So yeah, in memory of her. This is her thing, and I really would love to get the community involved in building this into something that she would be proud of. So you know, if you want to help out with this, I have my own website. You can check it out, DM me, email me, whatever it is on there. And if you're on any of my socials, you can DM me. So I say we just go ahead and get into it. But again, this is a hard one for me, so bear with me. It might be a little long, of course, because this is very special, and I want to make sure that I do it right. Even if I don't like the pistol, I don't know yet, but we'll see. If I don't like it, it's still sentimental, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't get rid of it regardless. But here we go. Springfield Echelon. Okay. This is how it comes. Understand this, okay? There's going to be some extras in here, okay? She made sure I got some extra mags and stuff like that. And I've got even more than that sitting and waiting to take this thing out to the range. Okay, but comes in a nice little case. Got my receipt, card. We've got the shot group that it made, which isn't bad. Not a bad little group, you know. Probably first shot, you know, second shot, follow-ups after that. I mean, I don't know. To me, just based on looking at this, it just looks that way. All right, so we got a lock. I got an extra mag with it. This is the 17 round. We got the extended base plate for one of the mags, because you get a 17 and you get a 20. So this is back strap, base plate, the little optic mount pieces and all that stuff. So we're gonna put the stuff in here that doesn't matter, and we're gonna open this thing up. side. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Okay, here's the pistol, extra mag. Okay, so we got another 17. The original 17's here with it. Nothing else. We got the pistol, chamber flag. Just kind of set that there. And then this 17 has the base plate to make an extended mag. Like I said, a couple 17s, because at the time when I got that, that was the only mag you could get were 17 rounders. So, which is fine. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't hurt to have a couple 17s. But, okay. Make sure it's clear. Pull this chamber flag out. Okay. So we have the Springfield Echelon. That's pretty much it. It's ambidextrous, meaning you can lock the slide on this side or this side, release the mag, which I'll show you, this side, or for you weirdos, this side. So it is pretty fully ambidextrous, which is cool because my son is left-handed, so this could be something that if I'm not a fan of, but he is, I can just give to him and he can run it and we just go from there. But from what I see, I like the rear sight that U-notch with the dot. That's not a bad sight. I mean, I'll have to shoot it to see, but the trigger itself, that's not bad at all. And for being a flat face factory trigger, look at that. Not bad. Nice wall right there. Click. Good. So, yeah, good striker fire. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Now, the one thing that Springfield prides itself on is that it's multiple optics ready, right? You can mount a bunch of different optics and all that stuff on it because it has the system to be able to do that. Now, think about, you know, okay, I don't have to use a plate on most optics until you get to acros and stuff like that. They use such a different way to mount their optics. You're going to have to use a plate, but for all your RMRs, DPP, all the weird stuff minus the acro type, you don't really need plates because it comes with the system to be able to work that. So that's what they pride themselves on. I don't know really anything yet, but I can tell you, just playing with it, I'm actually kind of a fan. And this is how it looks with the extended. Not bad. Not bad at all. So let's take this thing down. I want to see how this works. So just like a 320 or, you know, other ones that have these levers. Yep, just slides off. Now, so what makes this unique is this is a chassis system. So now with all the upgrades and all that stuff, you can change out frames, and I actually have something coming soon that could make it more PDW, if that makes sense. Kind of like a Flux Raider of sorts. So when that comes, we'll check that out for sure. But yeah, pretty standard. It looks very similar to the 320 FCU, but with some differences. Maybe they got it better than SIG. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, but yeah, pretty cool. It's kind of Glockish on stuff with the 320. So, yeah. So I'm excited to run this at the range, see what it does, what it feels like, how it shoots, all that stuff. So that's pretty much what I'm excited about, just to see what it's about. I know that's kind of silly to say, but look at that. Easy, lock it back to the rear just like a P320, boom. This time it didn't go off on its own. So, oh, gotta have it in the holster first. Just kidding, but you know, very similar. There's a lot of similarities. The trigger's different. It does have the safety on there, so I like it. First impressions, unboxing, yeah, I like it. I like the way the texture feels. It's kind of like a sandpaper-esque, and then you can change out the back strap for whatever you feel like it needs. Now I can tell you the things, if I were gonna modify this, and I know Shogun is now doing it, Shogun Customs, is I would probably get an enhanced finger groove, just kind of bring this down just a little bit, do the enhanced finger groove, and that would probably be it, because you got everything else. You got a gas pedal, you know, on both sides, accelerator cuts, or however we want to call them. But there's quite a bit of grip. I mean, if he wanted to, you know, stipple it a little bit, it'd probably be good too. But like I said, what makes this unique is it's fully ambidextrous. So for weirdos, or you know, you get your primary hand, arm, whatever, disabled, you can still operate the firearm, which you can operate any other firearm, but you have to do you have to train to do the, you know, release and all that stuff. So on that, I think we need to get it out to the range and test it out. But like I said, if you want to help with this, just reach out to me and we'll figure it out what we can do. I'd like to upgrade it, get some new parts on it, magwell, optic, light, holster eventually. But I just want to make this something that my mom would be proud of, as I hope she's watching over me. So this is a hard video to do, so thank you for being here, and we'll take this thing out to the range and see what it feels like, and then we'll come back with our final thoughts.
All right, everybody, we're here on the range with the Echelon, finally getting it out here so we can do our initial testing and thoughts on this pistol, shooting it. As you can see, I don't have an optic on here. I will put one on there, but not right now. I just kind of want to run it how it is. So we'll see how this runs. Let's start out with some 115. All right, so running these irons are a little bit different. They're new to me. I'm not used to a circle with a dot. So just a little bit different, takes a little bit getting used to. But I will say, so far, I like this trigger. It's nice. I'll definitely be adjusting the grip panels and stuff like that, the back straps that I say, so that way I can make sure it's fit to me. It's just a little bit small. All right, I like it. Let's go do some 124. All right, we're back. We're gonna do some 124s, and then I'm gonna shoot for a little bit longer, which we won't catch it all on video. And then we'll do a defensive load, and we'll kind of go from there and clear it out, do our tape-a-thon. 124. Last mag. Alright, shoots 124 good, shoots 115 good. We haven't had any issues. Definitely thankful for that. I'm liking it so far. We're gonna have some fun with it. I don't have time to catch all of it on camera, but we'll come back with some defensive loads. All right, we're back, guys. We're gonna do a quick few rounds of some quantity critical duty, what I carry if I'm not carrying spear or rangers. Oh yeah, that shoot, it feels like it's even flatter with the duty rounds versus the 115s and the 124s. It felt much better to shoot, so I'm definitely enjoying this. We're going to take it to the tabletop. We're going to talk about what I like, what I don't like, and that's it. We finally did it. I want to give a huge shout out to my mom. Thank you. I miss you all the time, but I like this gun so far, so let's get it to the tabletop, and I'll see you over there.
All right, everybody, we're back on the table with my final thoughts, and this is the Echelon, okay? Let's get it out. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I shot the Echelon, as you can see. Got a little carbon buildup and all that stuff. There are some things that I liked, and then there are some things that I don't like, okay? So we'll go over the things that I like. I like how ergonomic and ambi this platform is. You can run it from either side. You know, when we've talked about that, the optics mount, I haven't really tested that out yet, but that's gonna be fun. Maybe the next thing, we'll see. The trigger, I liked it, but it's just, to me, it's a little bit different. And then using these U-notch irons, if you can see those were a little bit different, so it took a little bit getting used to and all that stuff. So this is a new platform to me. I didn't adjust the rear back strap. This kind of fits my hand pretty good, but I don't know. I'm just kind of, I like it, but it's still too new and different. So maybe getting a few more rounds through it and actually running it through some things, mounting an optic and all that stuff, and maybe that there'll be a turn. I mean, I do like it. I like what it's about. I haven't really taken this thing apart, so that's going to be the next part, is cleaning this bad boy, taking it apart, making sure everything's good to go, and then going from there. But the things that I like about it is, like I said, it's a FCU style, so I've got a special project coming for that. Be working on that soon. And the fact that it's just different, it feels good. It's got, you know, a nice flat trigger, which is still a little bit weird to me because of the way it's laid out. That's a pretty big safety. But I noticed, and this is just me, but I like to touch down at the bottom, so I would get like little blisters at the bottom of my trigger finger instead of being high on it and pushing straight back. That's kind of me. That's me as a shooter, how I do stuff. But there's quite a few things. I mean, it's not truly an enhanced finger groove. You know, it'd be nice if it was, but this little undercut and these gas pedals on the side are pretty nice. So I'm definitely impressed with what it is. It's an ambi gun. It's ready to rock and roll out the box. Nice serrations, all the things that you might want. Like I said, these sights are a little bit different for me. I'm not used to running these kinds, so it took me a few shots on the range to try to figure it out. Each time I grabbed the gun, it wasn't just like, okay, I got it every single time. It's different to me. It's not what I'm used to, so it took a little bit. But you know, like I said, good ambi gun. I'll mess with it more. There are aftermarket parts. I may send this off to a shop and have it done, or get some aftermarket parts like a mag well, because I'm huge about mag wells and stuff like that. Mount an optic and kind of go from there and see what we got. But just wanted you to see this, and I thank my mom for, you know, giving me this. It was a great gift, and it's something that I'll always remember and keep with me. This won't go away because it has sentimental value, but like I said, it's not really a bad gun. So if you're really looking at it, give it a shot. I'd definitely say it's not terrible at all. It's pretty good. So if you like a different striker fire, you want to try something new, this is definitely one to try out. And on that, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.